Now we're back. Continue with your diatribe.
Okay. I have several issues with the differences between the manga and the anime that like because for me I'm a visualist like I like to see things visually. I don't really like reading that much. So for one instance that I do like but I really wish they would have put in the anime, the obvious huge difference is the fact that Vegeta got Super Saiyan God.
What?
You have a friend in there. Dude, I would have loved to
Yes,
seen
me.
I would have loved to seen that in the anime. The second difference would be the fact that Goku knows the Hakai. Like, are you kidding me? Um,
Also, I'm not sure the anime did it, but I know there's a scene in the manga where they shorten it Super Saiyan Blue to Goku bit his tongue saying Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan too much.
yeah, they also did that. It's both the same that they call it Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, I know, but did they do it because Goku bit his tongue?
No?
Because in the manga, like both him and Vegeta were going back and forth, like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and they said it 2 months where Goku went, oh, I bit my tongue,
No, that
and then we just like just say Super Saiyan Blue already.
no, that wasn't in the anime.
Uh,
Let's see what else. Oh yes. Oh my god. My other problem is that the Goku Black arc in the manga is so much more violent and better. While in the anime, it's like they kind of like toned it down and stuff, and I hated that.
well, they
I
have
love,
to, as been on TV.
I, lo-
Even stuff like especially stuff like even JoJo's a big example where they tone it down for TV.
oh my god, dude, I loved the entire fight scene in the manga, especially the fact that Goku Black went Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. Like, oh my god.
I was told the whole point of Super Saiyan Rose was because he couldn't go Super. Is what he couldn't go Super Saiyan.
See, that's the freaking difference between the two.
Like I was told, he went Super Saiyan Rose because he invented his own Super Saiyan because he couldn't go Super Saiyan.
Actually, Rose was apparently established to be the pure form of Super Saiyan Blue, but the only reason why it's blue on the Saints is because they're corrupted. And pink is like the pure form of it. Um, Also, the other difference would be the fact that when I guess Merge Zamasu was cut in half, first he split back into his original separate. The fuck is this?
You know, I'm so tempted to just play Born This Way over this guy right now.
You should. You definitely should.
Because he's screaming it. He has a passion. He
Oh,
wants
oh.
you to know. He's gonna let. Oh, he's got a friend. He's got a friend now. See? Are they gonna move?
Nope. They're
I
just
know the
gonna
moment I walk, they're gonna spit acid at me. Okay, do you go to the door on the left or the right? Which gamble do we take?
left.
You were right.
Um.
Yes. We're not done exploring back there, so I gotta go back there now.
Great.
So let's wait a little bit so they're not in front of the door. Because the game remembers the fact that they're in front of the door when you walk out of a room.
Yeah, so when they were like split in half, it was originally Black and Zamasu separate, but then after that, they all created like freaking shadow clones of themselves. So that was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like, they neglected the purple arm in the manga. Yeah, I guess technically Trunks didn't have his spotlight like he did in the anime. Um,
So that door came into effect because it's like stormy run down. Oh no, there's a different door, okay. Camera angles are weird in this game. Oh, hello, buddy. I'm just average Joe. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just looking for my wife. See, look, look. Just looking for a picture of my wife. See, a picture of my wife. Looking for my wife.
mm,
Still ain't go to that double door though. Now I gotta check. Because without a map, I have no idea where I'm going.
um, yeah, that was pretty much just my little pet peeve difference for my favorite arc. So,
Hello.
um, oh yeah, I forgot I should also rate the villain movies as well. Um, let's see. Like I have seen every one of them. Okay.
That reminds me, I saw the manga completely retconned Broly's movie.
What?
They had a manga pet chapter where they essentially entirely retconned the Broly movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they retconned it, like the scenes where like he downed the planet with also his wife, and they sent Goku away. Essentially showed one, Goku has a mom. Two, this became even more like Superman. It hurts.
Well, let's see. From the World's Strongest, I think that was Dr. Wheeler was his name. I don't like him at all. Like, eh. Then the Tree of My Turles. Turles was, well, as I've read in numerous memes, Turles was apparently the original Goku Black. But yeah, I like Turles. Um,
Of course, while reading this thing, freaking hits me. Okay, townsman was trying to create a beautiful lake at another side as well. Mentioned like a typical story they might find in a number of old towns across the country, but in this case the legend is true. On a far by November day in 1918, the little Baroness, a ship filled with tourists, failed to return to port. This is where Arco from Backton City says it most likely sunk for some reason. Despite any steps of police search, not a single fragment of the ship, nor any of the 14 bodies passengers crew has ever been recovered to this day. At 39, a stranger incident occurred. The main page is torn out. Headquarters rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands reach up towards the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades.
oh God. Yeah. Okay. The Lord Slug movie, Slug is my least favorite, but I do like the false Super Saiyan in that movie.
Although we do have that one scene where Piccolo just brutally murders a dude. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I kind of forgot.
While fighting some people, he like breaks one of their arms, crushes their hand like it's a fruit, and then just freaking blasts their head off. It's like, Jesus, Piccolo! Dial it back a bit.
And then there was Cooler. Yeah, I actually like Cooler, but I like Metal Cooler more. Because that scene was epic.
Kaiser Neko hates you.
Who?
Kaiser Neko hates you.
Okay.
He hated that movie and he editing the movie. He hates that movie with a burning passion.
Whoa.
Because it was a nightmare to edit, and even the thing is, you had to actually fix animation errors in it. Like, you had to do a whole lot of stuff, because it's just stupid. Oh, where's... I still go from why I was lagging the cell. Wait, combine? Combine! Combine! There's no point in melting wax. What do you mean, James? Can't use that here. Wait, does it mean we can use it on this thing? I thought it was just being convenient. That was just being convenient by staying on top of it.
Yeah, but he said there's no point. That means you probably need a third item.
Where'd I get the rifle?
I thought you knew you had it.
I didn't. Because I was in such a hurry to pick stuff up. I wasn't paying attention to what I was picking up. We got a rifle.
Yeah. So, yeah. Like I said, I like the two Broly movies, but Broly's my least favorite. Although I do find the Muck scene funny when he became a gigantic thing fused with the water. That was funny. Oh.
Yeah. Practice keys, letter on the ramps, painting. So... Burning Man. Painting 3. Where's he painting 2 now? For 36 people at the recital. What else can we learn? I'm next to corpse. That won't help us. Hey, water for a landscape. Keys in the park. Nothing to help with.
Yeah. Fuse Reborn's my favorite. Wrath Dragon's pretty cool. So yeah, that was I think all the DBZ movies. Oh, Yes, going to the non-canon side, I do like the one GT movie, A Hero's Legacy.
I don't even know what was a GT movie. I like how I didn't know there was a Yu Yu Hakusho movie that was called Poltergeist Report, which is redundant because that's what kind of what Yu Yu Hakusho translates to, being ghost detective or spirit detective. So calling a Poltergeist report is kind of redundant.
Oh yeah, I also forgot at the time before Super was a thing. When Battlegrounds came out, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, yeah, Goku got a new form and stuff, so I found that cool. Resurrection F, like, because I hate Frieza, so.
People liked Battle of Gods because it showed Goku could actually be overconfident and F up. They gave him more of a character. Meanwhile, Super tries to turn Goku into essentially Dragon Ball Z abridged Goku.
A fucking dumbass.
No, not just stupid. He turned the Dragon Ball Z abridged Goku level.
Like,
Making Goten do all the work. Or my favorite part, why you gotta be there for your daughter's birth? I wasn't there for Gohan or Goten. It's like that's like something you would say in the bridge series, not an actual thing.
and the fact that you've never kissed your wife.
That's it becomes the bridge counterpart. It's just like wow, wow, we reached that level. So I'm gonna try and find that room with the 3 nooses again. See if anything we can use anything there. Cause people, I know you're complaining. Why haven't I solved the puzzle yet? I don't know what the puzzle even is. Can't find the answer to something. I don't even know what the question is. I just feel like we got all the pieces at this point. Meanwhile, this guy is having his jolly days. Just walking around being mysterious and all that. And they can find in here because we found two paintings in here. We got Burning Man. We got the recital, but that's 1 and 3. Is there one more here? Oh, there we go. Woman in Flight. Okay, so we got a man on fire. So we got Man on Fire, someone, kids singing, and freaking Superwoman.
Okay. Let's see. That's pretty much everything that I know for Dragon Ball. Now to go switch brands, because this is also my second favorite. Now we go to Naruto. For the Game Boy era,
Someone out there's gonna murder you for switching at Naruto after Dragon Ball Z.
it's my opinion. So for the Game Boy era, I played Ninja Council 1 and 2, and I like Ninja Council 1 and 2. Like, they're not, I don't have a favorite for that, so
What was
yeah.
Ninja Council?
Huh?
I only played like one Naruto GBA game on Naruto GBA game. It was one that was easily exploitable.
Do you remember, like, what you were doing?
Side-scrolling retro game. You play as Naruto, Sasuke, and beat the game. You can play as Kakashi. It also had some fun continuity bits that they kept in. Like if you fail Naruto Ultimate Naruto Barrage, then he farts. If you do that during Kiba's boss fight, they follow it just like in the series, and you do a more powerful version of the Barrage. Or if you have Kakashi use Summoning Jutsu against Zabuza, then he does Lightning Blade afterwards.
Yep, that's Ninja Council 1.
Alright. Didn't know about the sequel. I only played the first one.
Oh, there's I have a list, man.
And the first one was easily exploitable because when you're charging a special, you're invincible.
I know.
And for Naruto, we find the giant scroll. They can get his Nine-Tailed Chakra Punch. If you do it right, it heals you.
I love doing that. Oh, is that where the 3 paintings belong?
Looks like you're the boy to atone for the 3 sins. He's right on top of the painting. We have the painting of 3 square depression. So we got 3 things. So I guess we have to follow like the 3 pictures, I guess, because we got 3 things already. We got Oppressor, Gluttonous Pig, and Seductress. But there's no riddle. Then we got 3 pictures. We got 3 pictures right here. We can examine them. We got the Oppressor. He was just going, no.
Yeah, but if the riddle was saying I give you blood, then you should put the pig.
Let's just go over it again. I gave you blood to atone for 3 sins. Right on top of the painting. We have painting of 3 depressions.
Oh, for 3 sins. Okay, I see now. Gluttony, seductress, and what the hell was the other one?
Oppressor.
Oppressor. I haven't heard of that. What is the oppressor?
You're oppressing people. You're an a-hole.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even look at it. He's even using his foot to push him away. Like, no.
Oh, okay.
So we can combine these, question mark? It says combine.
Oh, looks like we can.
You solved the puzzle for me. I do it good.
Oh.
Was that good?
Yeah, but I think it's boss time. Or not.
Did I do good?
Something happened, so something changed.
Someone felt that.
Look at the paintings again, maybe see something. No, okay.
No, that's good because I can't take them out.
Maybe try burning the wax on the ropes.
That is a good idea. As a giant dog out there keeps trying to just running around.
Or not.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in perfect view because this game is Silent Hill 4 like very exact what I want you to be. Nope. Just can't. Maybe do it in front of here. Nope. I think. Dang it. What would Mary do?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just walk out now.
So that's essentially the Game Boy era for me. I don't really have a favorite from those two. From the DS, now we go to Ninja Council 3, which I liked, but it's not my favorite. Then we have Ninja Council 4, which is the Shippuden era, which, yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's still not my favorite.
I know there's like an RPG one on DS that people liked.
Yeah, I don't know the English name because I somehow...
I think it ever came out in English though.
No, it did, but I got it in Japanese. Well, wait, hold on, no. Okay, I know there's one game that I got in Japanese that's also in English, but I have... The majority of Naruto games that I have for DS are in Japanese. I don't know how, like, the store sold them, but I got them.
That's because DS is region free.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think that was the last Ninja Council that I got. Yeah. Then there was Ninja Destiny, which was cool. And Ninja Destiny 2 that I had both in Japanese and in English. In Japanese, I 100% of the game, so I like the Japanese version.
Got a horseshoe.
Oh, nice.
Horseshoe for my trouble.
Maybe you're supposed to put it on the rope?
It's hanging in the door to square. I don't know, maybe that 4-panel. I got it with the horseshoe and the wax and the candle. And the lighter. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but hey, it probably means something to this game. Let me try again, just here again, just to make sure. It's used. No, can't use alone. Can't use that here.
Yeah, there was I know what you're talking about. There was like a RPG thing. I don't know the name of it because it's in Japanese, but I've played it as well. All I know is that it said something about finding Sasuke.
Yeah,
like
the final boss was Curse Mark Sasuke versus Nine-Tailed Chakra Naruto.
Yeah, that one. So I played that too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have any favorites for the DS as well. But now for the PSP, it's a different story. I played Ultimate Ninja Heroes, 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 are my favorites.
On a PSP?
Yeah.
I know they're on PSP. I thought it was on PS2.
Oh, they had it on PS2 as well?
Yeah, that's specifically where I played them.
Oh, no. For me, I only knew of the PSP existence. So I played those 3 on the PSP.
Also, the PSP version also had the same Sasuke bug as the console version.
Which would be...
Sasuke has a Sharingan, which allows you to copy your opponent, right?
Uh-huh.
You will copy their playstyle 1-for-1, right?
Yeah.
You could copy Gaara, but you won't have the sand, leaving you as a sitting duck, as you're forced to walk slowly as Gaara.
Oh, yeah, that happened, yeah.
Which is just, why would you do this? In the sequels, anything he can't copy, he just has a more powerful version of his regular fighting style. Maybe we can use the stuff here. Nope. Also, Itachi's being OP in Storm 2.
Yes.
That's Storm Ultimate Hero 2.
Yeah.
While he was super nerfed for 3.
Yeah.
Also, the whole not filler story they made for 2 was just
Yeah, the Phantom
stupid.
Castle.
Was just stupid. The thing wasn't 2, it was the one with the ghetto mark. I was like, this is Kimmy thinks this is stupid, and when Kimmy's saying this is stupid, you messed up.
Let's see. So that was PSP.
Dang it. I mean, wasn't there like a 4th and 5th one, like Japan only?
I don't know.
I actually played, I think it was a 4th one, which was like Shippuden. I actually played that one. It was alright. Although there was one bit that our brother's friend said that I didn't get as a kid, and it took me many years later to finally realize what he meant.
Okay. What is it?
He said like Hinata's ultimate in the game
Yeah.
was like beautiful and amazing. I'm like, I don't get it. Many years later, one day in middle school, I finally get what he meant.
Okay.
She does like a giant rotation, and the camera pans around her while doing rotation, and he meant the fact that there's a small pan over her butt. Took me years to realize that's what he meant. That's probably what he meant.
Well, no. Okay. So, yeah, now to PS3. That's where I got the first Ninja Storm, which that's a special place in my heart right there. I love Ninja Storm.
Can't even interact with the floor panel anymore.
Oh, that's weird.
What am I supposed to do? Because nothing here that any indication that it can be opened. Everything just says lock's broken, which means you just can't do anything with it. So what is the poor James Sunderland supposed to do? I've got a horseshoe. How's a horseshoe gonna help me? Seriously, how's a horseshoe gonna help me?
Luck.
Coming from wax and laying a cell, and you won't use this.
Okay.
So this is just weird.
Now, Storm 2 was an entirely new territory for me because...
First, let's go back to it first. I never actually got the full version of Storm 1. Even from the demo, can we go back to the technological marvel that was Storm 1?
Okay, what happened?
1, the presentation was... 2, something that had to brag was a feature in 4, pretending like 4 invented it, was the wall running mechanic, which was not only something big at the time, but 4 tried to brag like this game was one invented wall running. No, that was a Storm 1. I remember, and wall running, well, being a very specific mechanic, because you have to do a strong attack on your opponent and smack them on the wall, well, being very specific, still, as technology, perfection. No matter how pointless it was. Perfection. Now back to Storm 2, which I actually did own and play.
Yeah. So Storm 2 was a whole entirely new territory for me because back then I watched the Naruto anime when they aired it on Toonami, and then after that, like I
They
never
didn't
saw.
air it on Toonami at the time. They aired it
Well,
on freaking Disney XD. I kid you not.
no, I saw the original Naruto on Cartoon
And
Network.
the original Naruto, but Shippuden was like
Yeah,
XD.
I never, yeah, at the time I never found out where the hell Shippuden was, so I was completely lost.
I knew
So
it
when
was,
I,
I was the only one in my school who knew it was on Disney XD, and I was just like, I'm never gonna bother watching it on Disney XD because one, of watching it in Japanese already, so what's the point? I'm not
yeah,
that
so
part.
like,
It's not Dragon Ball Z where I'm more partial to the English dubbing. I prefer to watch both.
yeah, so when I played Storm 2, I was kind of lost because like I was like, wait, is this happening? But then I got used to it. Then I played Storm 3, and then I played Generations, and that's where I stopped. I didn't get full burst of 4.
I think I have upgraded 3 on this PC.
Mm.
Played that one. That was the one that bragged that it had the extra Itachi chapter.
Mm.
The extra whoever made the extra Itachi chapter can go burn. Hey, you know what's great?
What?
A giant boss fight where it's several phases long, and if you die at any part, you must start from the beginning, and you only have one. Pretty much, we can do it all in one shot. You can retry over and over, but there's no checkpoint in between.
Wow.
And to make it worse, every single time you start it over, you have to constantly hear the dumb line from Itachi where Kabuto's talking about the Sharingan and the powers of it, and he's like, since you're not an Uchiha, everything you say means nothing. It's like, Itachi, you sound so stupid right now. You have to hear that line every single time because it sounds so stupid. Like, you have Sasuke, but Sasuke's just an assist. You're mainly playing as Itachi, and you're trying to dodge, like, room-size attacks.
Yeah. Oh, I also,
And also Storm 2 also had freaking Lars from Tekken in it.
yeah. But I remember I did like the crossover. I forgot which one of the Storm games had it, but I did like the crossover they had where Naruto wore Goku's costume and then Goku wore Naruto's costume. That was I know that was Battle of Z where Goku wore the Sage outfit, but I forgot which Storm game was it that Naruto wore Goku's clothing.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, it was a special crossover thing. Yeah, I like
And then
that.
we had 4, which everyone hates for several reasons.
Why?
It's essentially a ripoff because compared to Storm 3, you're actually getting less characters.
Oh,
For one thing, it's an upgrade that's actually a downgrade.
rest in peace.
If you have like less characters, it's just lamer. Serves no real purpose other than to shoehorn in the Boruto characters. It's just pretty bleh. It really serves no point. That reminds me, it's something we have to dial back to, I think Ultimate Hero 2, 'cause I think that's the one that let you date like every female character in the cast.
Ultimate Ninja Heroes 2? I don't remember that.
Ultimate Ninja Hero 2, like there's like this frame world of the Hidden Leaf Village. You can essentially do like this one dating scene with like practically like every like subtle female characters of the cast. I think also
Uh,
Gara.
Holy shit, I don't remember that. Um, and then also in the midst of all this, of the PS3 and the Xbox, I somehow got a GameCube in the process. So I have also played Clash of Ninja 1 and 2. I prefer 2.
I never played any of those. Just didn't look interesting.
And I also, a friend also gave me Dragon Ball Z Sagas for the GameCube as well.
I feel bad for you.
I never finished it.
Still feel bad for you.
Sagas,
Me and my brother, I think we either rented or bought Sagas on the original Xbox, which by the way was the only Dragon Ball Z to ever go to the original Xbox.
Mm.
It is horrible. Like Sagas is horrible. It's dull. Everything's dull. You have an escort mission where Dende stands in the middle of attacks. Glitches up the butt. I had a glitch where the camera zoomed inside Yamcha's head and I was staring at the back of his eyeballs. And the same happened to Android 18.
Wow.
Although one weird thing compared to a reviewer I saw, Pro Jared, who reviewed it, He said that in his review, after you beat the game, you unlock Broly. And
Hmm.
according to him, Broly is like worthless because he's like as weak as everybody else. Yeah, when I played as Broly, he was so powerful. You couldn't actually beat the game as him because the game would always freeze after you beat Cell. 'Cause he just destroys Cell so badly.
Wow.
But yeah, it has problems. It's dull. The combat's dull. The animations are horrible.
Let's see.
Now I'm back
Oh,
here. No idea what I'm doing again.
what else growing up?
So let's jump cut to once we figure out what we're doing. So we'll be back. So after magic, and apparently the game's telling me to go F myself, and I gotta go backtrack not only super hard to get the map that apparently exists, but first, this panel, why you don't let me do anything?
I wonder if it
Cause
glitched.
James can't see it without a flashlight, even though it's clearly on the floor.
What are you talking about, man? I can't see that.
You know what's funny? There's a horror game on the Wii called Calling, which literally has the excuse of the characters don't pick up anything because it says, "Oh, I can't see it."
I mean, it is hard to see in the dark, you know.
So you tell me you can't pick up anything, but you can pick up a flashlight in the dark. How'd you see the flashlight? It's too dark.
Flashlight detection skills.
James couldn't see in the dark, obviously. What's wrong with you, man? It's so obvious. Puzzle. Now you combine all three. Let's see how this makes sense.
Oh, a handle. I'm so done.
Why didn't we just use the wooden plank of justice as the handle? And now we can go in. I won't backtrack for that map.
Oh boy.
Oh, James can't jump in the hole because he can't see the hole, even though he would actually more likely fall in.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no hole there. Oh, now I see the hole.
Freaking game logic. You can open doors just fine without the light. Which is why I forget you actually need the freaking flashlights with such items. I just move with only my imagination. Growth, knowledge, and flesh.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Another thing growing up was superheroes. Woohoo. Let's see. Um, I'm both a DC and a Marvel fanboy. Okay, I'm not picking a side. I like both.
I am casual on both sides. I do not read the comics. I barely watch any of the movies. In fact, unless you have an interesting video game or a good TV show on Kids WB, you can go F off.
Man, I've read a little bit of comics. I've seen all the movies, and there's two TV shows I've seen of it, which was Batman: The Animated Adventures and Batman Beyond.
You see the Batman animated series?
The isn't that the '90s one?
I mean, there's one that's like Batman: The Adventures of Batman and Robin, but there's also Batman the animated series.
I think that one then.
Yeah, the one where he well, he had Robin, but it was like way later.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Also,
Uh,
also one of the funniest episodes being Adventures of Batman and Robin, where Bruce Wayne goes missing, so Superman pretends to be Batman's.
I love that episode. Yes.
Like it's so easy for him. It's just the fact that the Mad Hatter's like, "What the fuck? How are you?" And then he smiles, and it scares him. I have Batman smiling.
I love that episode.
That's ridiculous.
All right, but for me, in the way that my life went, um, I saw the movies first. I seen almost, I think technically all movies. Like I'm not. I'm just gonna say all movies. Like feel free to correct me. So I would say the 1989 Batman. Oh, is this a cutscene?
No, just short cutscene. We
Okay.
just went down into the hole.
So the 1989 Batman, I absolutely loved it. Jack Nicholson as the Joker was spot on. I love the dark atmosphere to it and everything about it.
I never watched any of the live action Batman movies. The only one I saw was Batman Beyond, and even not Batman Beyond, Batman Begins, and even then I fell asleep through it. I literally woke up for the end, which was the foreshadowing of Joker, and that's it. I saw bits of the opening and then just passed the F out because I found it too dull.
Um, and then after that, Batman Returns, 1992, also good. Still like the dark atmosphere. I like the way Catwoman was portrayed. I think I forgot her name, but she did a good job. The Penguin, Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Oh my God, absolute perfection right there. Then okay, now these oh cutscene.
Another hole. James was like, how many holes I gotta jump through? Actually, fall on the stomach this time.
Yes, during the fall, I decided to land first on my stomach. I'm okay though. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yes. Now we go to the other two movies that like people have strongly different views on. I only agree on one of them. One of them is my personal favorite. Batman Forever 1995. Yes, it's a little ridiculous, but to me, that's my childhood and that's my absolute favorite
That's the
movie.
one with freaking
Val Kilmer. George Clooney is Batman and Robin, which everyone hated, and I dislike it as well.
no, I think it's the one with freaking what was his name? Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, that was Batman and Robin.
Oh, Batman Robin. Okay.
Yeah, for Batman Forever, it was Jim Carrey as the Riddler and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
That's like I never saw like any of these movies, so I can't
No.
really judge.
Okay.
Sing over Superman.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it was strictly, unless you had an interesting video game or TV show, I don't care.
So yeah, Batman Forever, that holds a special place in my heart, so I automatically love that movie, even though it's a little cheesy with the puns and stuff. But I mean, hey, 90s. Now, Batman and Robin, I do agree that was a horrendous movie with the absurd amount of puns. Although Arnold being Mr. Freeze was kind of funny. But yeah, oh, Poison Ivy was cool as well. Bane, I don't care for Bane in that movie at all.
It wasn't even in that movie. I didn't even know. That was just Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze.
No, it's Bane as well. But yeah, that was movie was like eh. Yeah. Then we go to the modern generation one. So Batman Begins, I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it. Then The Dark Knight, that was a good movie as well, I would say. I do like Heath Ledger's impression as a Joker, like that was spot on. I also like Aaron Eckhart, I think is his name, playing Two-Face. Like that was so good on his part. Then The Dark Knight Rises, that is my absolute favorite out of all of the Dark Knight trilogy. Like, oh my god. I love the scene where Batman was fighting Bane, and then Bane just freaking breaks his back. It is so epic.
That was also one of the most famous things that Bane ever did.
Dude, I even love the quote that Bane tells Batman. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already until I was already a man, and by then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Should I go forward right now?
Something is in front of you, isn't it?
Do you even want to know?
You have to go forward anyway. Oh, you're on a gate floor. Okay.
I mean, I know the game showed earlier there are enemies that can be on gate floors. Is something behind me? Oh!
Something that's trying to come up. Or is climbing, reverse walking, something.
They climb underneath the gate.
Yikes.
So that's a walk while they're not on top of it, otherwise they're probably gonna Mario World me. Hello? Camera?
I also like Anne Hathaway's version.
I got a great knife!
Oh, now
Who's the pyramid head now, motherfuckers?
you are the pyramid head now.
Who's the pyramid head now, motherfuckers? Who's the pyramid head now?
Best weapon of the game right there.
I am so slow. It's not even funny. Where's James Key? Doesn't even fit the equipment screen. Yep, it's a one shot if I use it. It says hard to use but lethal.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be missing that pyramid head. It's gonna be missing that. That's really one thing about it.
And even though he hasn't had a solo movie yet, I do like Ben Affleck's version of Batman as well. Now for Superman, I didn't really see the old Christopher Reeves movies from the 70s and 80s, so I can't really say anything there. The only movies for Superman I have seen was, even though people said this movie sucked, I like it personally because that's my childhood once again. Superman Returns 2006, I like that movie. And of course, I love Man of Steel.
Oh, hello, buddy!
Oh shit, what? What, did he come through the floor?
It's pyramid head.
You took his knife, he wants it back. Or does he have a duplicate?
No, he's been using this, like, pole for a while now.
He's like,
you merely adopted the knife. I was using it since I was a kid. Chopping onions. Get over here, I'm gonna stab you over here, I'm gonna cut you.
I'm so done.
Almost. Oh, James, please, why don't you prep the knife? I don't care, we saved nearby, who cares if we die? Worth it. I don't even trying, I know Pyramid Head can't be killed. Or can he? Maybe he's not immune to his own knife.
That would be funny.
We gotta keep experimenting until I get a strike.
Yeah. So Man of Steel was cool too, and that leads to Batman vs Superman. Like, I know it was very critical, but I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Although I don't really like I'm not gonna choose a favorite because I love both Batman and Superman. So I grew up with both of them, so you can't tell me to pick one of them because I like both of them.
I used to love Superman. What the fuck? A new area. I used to love Superman more than Batman, but then I finally realized I prefer Static Shock more. I like Static Shock more. And that was a good animated series and had good crossovers with both Batman and Superman's. Although I like how Bruce Wayne found out who he was. Like, you are world's greatest detective. No, you keep your high school ID in your pocket. Well, that's a puzzle indeed. And I like how Alfred tried to pretend he was Batman. Like, who are you? Batman. Yeah, right. Like, Alfred tried. He tried. What is that? So I like that. And also for Batman 1, you had Poison Ivy and Harley doing their own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you laugh, but that was an actual thing in the comics too.
Wait. Are you telling me that there's lesbianism here?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure at some point there was.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I'm not a comic expert. I'm pretty sure at some point there was.
You know, I honestly expected this with Catwoman, but that's even better.
Well, I mean, Catwoman's kind of been more neutral than Poison Ivy, just flat out. Poison Ivy's flat out. One, I'm all for the plants. Two, I hate men. Yeah, that's why someone got asked about who would you marry, kill, and F, and someone's like, well, I kill Poison Ivy because she hates men, so she'll kill me on the spot.
Yeah, what else was that? Suicide Squad, like, I don't know, it was like, I guess
Superman's right there! He's early.
Oh, wow.
He's come to say hi.
I would say, for me, in my opinion, Suicide Squad was like a decent movie. Like, I do like Harley Quinn, the actress they put for her. I don't like the new Joker.
Jay Leno's Joker?
Nah, I don't really like it.
Probably
That's
got the
my
name wrong and got confused with someone else.
it's my first time in that movie seeing Deadshot and like the other villains, so I don't have an opinion for them. Um,
Wait right here, okay? And pretty much gonna come. I'm gonna get him, okay?
killed by his own weapon, that'd be something.
Let's see how much time went up time.
Oh,
Okay, so hold on. 1, 2, 3. Like 3 seconds. Pretty has to be close enough so I can take 3 seconds to kill him. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. 1, 2, 3.
nope. He just
1,
ate that.
2, 3.
Nothing.
If I believe in my fighting spirit. So I was right. I think I killed Pyramid Head. That was worth it. That was so worth it.
Let's see. What else is there DC wise before I go to Marvel? Oh yeah, the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds before he switched over to Deadpool.
I heard it sucked, and that my friend hated it so much he walked down the movie theater while it was still going.
Oh, rest in peace.
It was so bad that people said Angry Joe's effects for his Green Lantern review were better than the actual film's effects. He did like a review of the video of the bad movie tie-in video games, and like people said the effects in that review were better than the movie. It's better than the effects in the movie.
Well, for me, it was my first time seeing Green Lantern, and it was surprising at first because since I saw the cartoons, especially the Justice League cartoons first, I expected Green Lantern to be black. So that was new for me.
Oh, I ran at them.
Oh, wow.
Well, let's say these guys on the floor didn't even do anything. And they're just here. They're just here to say hi. How long? See, baby. How long? How long should I run to a circle? See, run to Pyramid Head again. Until Pyramid Head goes, sup? I go like, dang.
But yeah, so it was my first time seeing Green Lantern, I guess. So like, I don't know, I didn't mind it. I guess like I don't really know much about Green Lantern, so eh.
Just know that Green Lantern's comics is the originator of like freaking the left in the fridge thing. Like in the comics, what became like its own trope slash thing was the fact that a villain broke into his house, killed his girlfriend, and then just stuffed their body in the fridge.
Wow.
And he's like, what the f just happened? And that became like its own infamous trope thing that people keep referring back to.
Okay. So that's oh yeah, the final thing for DC that I could think of, the Justice League movie. So, Wonder Woman's movie. I forgot. Yes. So I obviously like Wonder Woman hands down. Once again, that was my first experience with Wonder
The
Woman.
invisible flying jet.
That
Why
was my
does she
first...
have that when she can fly?
I don't know. But yeah, for Wonder Woman movie, that was my first time knowing about Wonder Woman. Like I knew about her, but I didn't really know about her per se. So yeah, I would say that's cool. Now going back to Justice League, Aquaman, I have heard of him through the cartoons, but I don't really know much about him except obviously he's in the ocean and whatnot.
Memes, and also he had a hook for an arm in Justice League.
Flash Gordon, I also have seen him in the cartoons. I remember that episode where he raced against Superman, which I'm glad they homaged it in the movie as well. So I know a little bit about Flash. Who else was there? Oh, Cyborg. I obviously know Cyborg from Teen Titans. Dude, I love the Teen Titans cartoon. Fuck Teen Titans Go. But the original Teen Titans, hell yes.
I mean, the thing is, Teen Titans Go wouldn't be nearly as bad if it didn't involve the Teen Titans, because essentially it's a problem of you have this IP, but you're not using it. Is the problem with it? It's the same issue with the Powerpuff Girls reboot. Like, yeah, the Powerpuff Girls, use them. They'll just write some generic slice of life comedy sitcom thing. Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls, do something. You have like freaking West 90s Western DBZ. Do something with it.
Yeah, that's pretty much DC in a nutshell for me. Now to Marvel. Oh my god, dude. My childhood. My favorite. Ooh. For okay, so like, see how in DC I said my favorite are Batman and Superman. For Marvel, my favorite is Spider-Man and Iron Man. Those are my childhood right there. So like,
Iron Man was alright, nothing big for me. It's mostly Spider-Man because well, that's who got the video games. Like I said, we didn't have a video game. I didn't really care that much. Care about the X-Men because it's all X-Men Legends. I played X-Men Legends, saw the X-Men TV show. There's that. So I have partial stuff with my X-Men. My DC experience, cartoons, and well, the only video games I played for DC were like Batman Arkham Asylum and City. That's pretty much it. They didn't really have any video games or anyone's worth caring about. Oh
uh,
yeah, oh no, that was Richard Batman and Robin on the Super Nintendo. Can't forget that.
honestly, the only Batman game I've played, in my childhood was Batman Begins on the Game Boy. Like, I know they had a PS2 version of it, but I only had it for the Game Boy at the time. Um, and later on in life, I did play. I played a demo of Arkham Asylum on the PC, and then my friend got me Arkham City, I think it was, for the 360. So I played that as well.
I would say like prefers that's the better. It's like definitely the better one. Probably my best out of the whole entire Arkham trilogy, since Arkham Origins was made by a different developer than Asylum and City.
um, yeah. So going
And
back
also,
to
and also Origins is still a broken mess, especially on PC. Because to quote Warner Brothers, they would rather they're making more DLC rather than fixing the game.
come on, man, don't you want to pay an extra $4.99?
It's a $4.99 to play as freaking Mr. Freeze.
Yep.
Because y'all know how well that was, even for Arkham Knight's DLC, which were garbage and short. Hey, you want to play as Harley Quinn? Yeah! Here's 5 minutes. There you go. Give us like $10, please. You want to play? You want to play as Batgirl? Yeah. Okay, that's like 20 minutes now. $10, please.
Oh yeah, Batgirl. I forgot she was also in Batman and Robin, so that was my first time seeing Batgirl as well. Don't really have an opinion of her, but cool, you know. Um, yeah, going back to Marvel now. So the Marvel movies that I've seen. So obviously I've seen the original 3 trilogy Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. That is my childhood. I absolutely love.
So did I, surprisingly enough.
I absolutely love all 3 movies, and I know Part 3 is kind of criticized, but I love Part 3 as well.
Listen, listen, listen. Part 3 is one of those things that made me found literally one of my weaknesses when it comes to Spider-Man. My weakness being, I love the symbiote. The symbiote is cool, it looks cool, it seems people evil, which is awesome, and Venom looks so cool.
So I take it Venom is your favorite villain.
Oh, yes.
What about Carnage?
I don't know, he's red, so It's the symbiote's red, and Venom symbiote's like blackish blue, and that looks so cool.
Okay. I don't know, I don't really have a favorite villain from Marvel or DC.
Then also, we're going by what I've seen. I didn't really see any of the episodes of the animated series that involved Carnage, and any game I've played, Carnage will just shoehorn in as an afterthought.
So yeah, let me do this correctly. Yeah, okay, so Spider-Man 1. Once again, I only knew Spider-Man, like, I really didn't know much of his villains, so, basically the same premise with, like, how I was with Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Basically, I only knew the movies, like, I didn't know accurately what the original things in the comics were, so I thought the movies were, like, the truth, you know? So, for Spider-Man 1, the Green Goblin was pretty cool. And I always thought Harry Osborn was actually Peter's best friend, so that's just what I thought. Because, yeah, once again, movies. And I always thought Mary Jane was the love of his life. I knew nothing about Gwen Stacy until The Amazing Spider-Man, and then my friend told me about the comics, so I was like, ooh.
I knew about Gwen Stacy a little bit, but since I mostly watched animated series, I just thought really not much of it. Just thought, okay, it's kind of different in the comic, but not enough for me to really care.
So yeah, Spider-Man 1 was pretty cool. Spider-Man 2, I like Dr. Octopus. He was cool, I guess. I think that was the only villain for that. And then Spider-Man 3, where we have like 1,000 villains. Sandman, I don't really care for Sandman. Venom, yeah, I like Venom. And the new Goblin, which was Harry Osborn. So that was a plot twist. Like, wow. So I was like, okay.
Was that the only one who saw that coming? Looking right for this, the only one who saw that coming from a mile away.
No, it was kind of foreshadowed in the end of Spider-Man 2. So I was like, oh wow, you know. Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man now. Yeah.
First,
So
I'm gonna go a tangent about me playing the Spider-Man movie video games.
oh, I only played part 3. Did you play all 3 of them?
I did not play the. I not play the first one. I only played 2 and 3.
Okay.
2, people regard as one of the best Spider-Man games ever made, and it's solely for one reason, being the web-slipping physics. I cannot get past this guy whatsoever, so what am I supposed to do? So, I actually know I'll be back. I gotta go pee as well, so enjoy the intro FMV that plays on the title screen. So enjoy that until I come back.